I had a song called He's the Big Shot. Fat Joe is the big shot. He's the big shot. I came out with the fucking suit, a cane. I had this cane, like the cane, like a medical cane that you flip, but it was all done up. You know, in Harlem, we used to have them jackets with the rhinestones and all that shit. So I flicked the cane like that, and the whole cane popped open, and it was just rhinestoned out. Like, yo, bro, let me tell you something. I'm blessed by God. I'm not lying to you. When I think back at the Apollo Theater, I don't know how I won. Like the people just started going crazy. The minute I walked, one day I was sitting in my house, I was like, yo, how do you win the Apollo? And the people just went crazy. I don't know, fat Puerto Rican dude. I don't know what the fuck they thought. Every week, they could barely hear me. Every time I got up there, they was like, oh, like just losing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew I always had the, you know, I'm real, and people, you know, I'm real, and people, they knew what's up. You know what I'm saying? I think I was the young Jeezy before he was the young Jeezy, the way Jeezy was with BMF and all that. So, like, when Flojo came out, when you from Brooklyn, you call your cousins from the Bronx, they're like, oh, no. Them boys giving it up. Legend out here. You understand what I'm saying? So, I was all right. Shout out Digging in the Crates, but it was more or less like, yo, this boy the realest. You understand what I'm saying? So, they was fucking with me off the strength of like, yo, we fuck with him. This boy in the streets are real. Because, you know, you hear everybody rapping about gangster shit and they ain't really gangsters like that. But that's where the pressure comes in. So you a rapper and you grew up you had to grow up somewhere. Okay? So you grew up in this area, these projects, and all of a sudden you start popping, rapping, and you start talking all this gangster shit. They know you was soft. Like, that's where they start extorting you, running down on you. You got all type of problems. Got to move far. Can't live in your hood. Like, you know. And so, but with me, I was so lucky that my reputation perceived me. You know what I mean? Anytime. Anyway, I think we shouldn't be talking about violence on here. Yeah, we should. You got to check out Behind the Music. It's coming out soon, right, Rich? What days in September Behind the Music? You're going to get some shit, some insight in my life, my family, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Where you're going to learn a lot more about Fat Joe. Huh? September 9th is an immaculate day. Why? Because Rich Player's birthday? Well, I'll tell you, these guys, you got strange friends, Joe. You have strange friends.
3 days later now.
And the mayor.
You know,
His
me
guy.
and Mayor celebrated like you and Uncle Dan.
Yo, Roxanne, you don't want no white van talk. Get out of here. You don't want no white van talk. What, white van talk? I got to bring that Joper moment. I'm going to give you a hell of Joper moments over there in that motherfucker. Yo, Rashad, I'm going to give you a lot of Joper moments in that motherfucking verses. If you think that shit ain't going viral, the day after or the night of, you're in fucking trouble. You're in trouble. We're doing, yo, Rich, we're doing your birthday party soon. Sexy, fly. We don't want to get everybody mad at us either. Are you in charge of your guest list? Huh?
I didn't even know I was having a party. Thanks for telling me.
Oh, you didn't know? Man, these guys, because everybody mad at me. Clark can't stop talking to me. No, mad. No, mad people mad at me. Like, yo, you ain't invite me to the party. Eric B., he's the godfather of the show. For sure, these guys are invited. Like, I don't understand. Like, guys like that, I don't think you gotta invite them. I think they're invited. Automatic. They walk up to the door, they get in. Clark Kent, Eric B., people, you know, people are really upset with me because they didn't come to the party. You know, But I ain't mean it. Yeah, I'm blaming Natina all day. Yo, Roxy, what the hell you talking about? Let me tell you about white man talk. Y'all really don't want that type of white van talk. Let me tell you something, man. I'll tell you something. You know what happens when I tell stories? People, it's so incredible you cannot believe it. It's so incredible you cannot believe it. That's why I try to keep my stories to myself. No, I'm telling you, because it's like, yo, you're not gonna believe this shit. You're not. Well, I was talking, right? Anyway, man. Yo, I tell nah, I'm gonna leave that for let D live. He got some serious he got Angola, that's right. Angola, me and Jarule gonna give you extravaganza. If you know what extravaganza is, we're gonna give you extravaganza, aka kidnapped in Angola, Africa. You know that's me and Jarule. So you know I always tell that story, Pat, about me getting kidnapped in Angola, Africa. Like you motherfuckers trying to act like you ain't even get kidnapped at the handball court. Imagine getting kidnapped in Africa, in Angola, Africa, Rwanda. And then this guy is so scary, these people won't look at his eyes. No, I swear to God, he was nice, generous. He give you money. I think it's like friendly extortion. Like once he gets you, he say, I got the Americano. They can't leave. I'll pay them whatever they want to stay, but they cannot leave. I'll control them. This guy will take anybody. He tried it with 50 Cent, anybody you name, and manhandle them, rough them up. Like, yo, not in a bad way. He give you all the lobster and champagne you want, but you just not leaving. So like here we got a show Monday, Tuesday we got a show. So if you tell him, yo, you do the show and you want to go to France the next day, you're not going to France, bro. He'll pay you to stay. He'll give you $100,000 just to stay 2 more days, but you're not of your free will. And let's just say your man Jarule was at the extravagant. He was there at the scene of the crime. And sometimes I tell these stories, and it seemed like I'm lying. And so one day I watched Jarule do an interview, and he said the same story I said. I was like, oh my God, I wasn't lying. Like, we really got kidnapped. Like, I tell you, this shit happened, man. I got one picture in my house. One picture. Out of all the pictures, I ain't got no pictures with Big E. I ain't got no real pictures. I've never been a picture guy. Right? But I have one picture, and it's of a show in Africa we did. Right? Now, I'm not going to tell you where, but we did a show in Africa. All right, white van talk, throw them up. We did, what, the white van? They wanted, but listen, we did a show in Africa. Listen, we flew in for a show in Africa. The guy paid us so much money. I'm not going to tell you where. When we land, bro, there's motherfucking, if you ever seen a guy with an eye in his forehead, or a guy with 3 legs like in Babylon, that shit looked like you flew in hell. No, I'm telling you the truth. It looked like you flew in hell. No disrespect. No disrespect to all Africa's not like that. It's beautiful, beautiful places in Africa. This one was a real, you know what's going on immediately, because the minute you get there, I get out the airport, I got 4 guys with machine guns this long, bulletproof vests holding me down. Like, this different. I've been to Africa 100 times. I never had that. Guys with bulletproof vests marching me into the car. When I walk in the car, the truck, they close the door like boom, like it's bulletproof. So you know, for some reason there is fear of my safety. Like, you know, you're safe. You got guys with machine guns, but they're protecting your safety. You know, like they like they're protecting your safety. Like, you know, this shit is dangerous out here. Like, there's no way around it. So now the road ain't really like highway. It's like potholes and shit moving like this. And a bulletproof truck is like uncomfortable. Right? It's worse than a Benz truck. Like, it's hard, right? So shit hit potholes. I literally seen people selling caskets on the side of the highway, like if we was buying a fitted cap in the corner or in Albee Square or wherever. Like people are trying to politic. Yo, I only got $200 for this coffin. No, real. I swear to. Do y'all want me to finish this story? Put the fucking white vans up, or I'll leave it alone. I do not want to offend nobody, but y'all want the white van talk, and I'll tell you, they got caskets on the side of the road with people haggling them for the better price, right? So it's caskets. So I'm going long story short, the ride felt like, you know when you're in a real spot, right? When you see a motherfucker on a scooter and they got a motherfucker on the bars and they got 4 guys behind, they got one hanging on the side, right? So the guy's driving the scooter. They got a guy sitting on the handlebars, so he's driving like this. A guy on the side holding his arm, another guy or woman on the side holding his arm, and somebody in the back. There's 5 people on one scooter. I almost think these shits are taxis or something. Right? Yo, Raul, what's up? It might be a cab on the scooter. 5 people at one time. So, I'm over here. I've been 100 places in Africa. This shit looks dangerous. Nothing happened. Right? So, we finally get there. When we get there, it's like an oasis because we get to the end, like it takes like an hour. But when we get there, it's the flyest fucking hotel you ever seen in your life. It's like beyond beautiful. Like beautiful, 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 right? So when we pull up, I don't give a fuck how happy you are to, if we in LA, we in the Bronx, wherever we at, we see dudes that we love and we got other artists and all that. And you be like, yo, what up? Yo, what's up? I walk in that door. Chris Brown, several artists, they look at me, hi, Joe! Hi! So obviously, everybody's as scared as me. Mary J. Blige, Usher, they got the big boy. They paid us a lot of money to go out, motherfucker. But then, hi! You want to play spades, brother? Now, so I know I got a little reputation like Fat Joe's tough or whatever, but bro, we asked out. Like, don't look to me for moral support. This shit is crazy. Right? So they all like, yo, Swiss, they all like, looking like, so I'm like, I can't help these guys. Like, we're asked out. Right? So I'm like, so everybody's scared to death. You see it in their face. Rashad, I'm giving you an ill story. I never told this shit. Everybody is looking scared to death, shook, right? Because they know, we ain't got no wins. Your security can't come with a gun out there. But nothing happened. It was a beautiful place. The one person I tell you was comfortable. I went to my room and the door was open. I looked into the next suite. It was Naomi Campbell. Hi, Joe. How are you? She from Africa for real. And I guess she adapted to every part of Africa because she was home. She was like, hey, you need any champagne, anything? I got you, brother. Thank you for coming out here. She was comfortable. Naomi Campbell was very comfortable where we was at, right? So I go, boy, and I bumped into Naomi Campbell in Qatar, the weirdest places, Arab countries. I always bump. She's getting to the bag somehow, somewhere, right? So I go, boom. Fucking yeah, I was nervous, and so was everybody else. Problem is, I think I was a little less nervous than everyone else, and I was shook. Yo, they politicking caskets. They like, this shit was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Where we at? Right? So I go, all right. Boom. We go to the event the next day. These guys have a state, beautiful, security. It was a tent, food, great music. Everybody was happy to see us. We was happy to see them. But they got a stage like Summer Jam. I know everybody who hears this and I'm not mentioning their name, they're going to try to act like this ain't happened. This happened. They got a stage like Summer Jam, Just a giant stage where the DJ's in the back, like a normal show, like a festival or show. Your DJ's in the back and you got all this to perform. Right? Like Janet Jackson could perform there. Michael Jackson. It's a big stage. So they got the DJ and all of a sudden, guys are performing, but they're dancing by the DJ. They're not up close at the end of the stage. There's a stage a mile long and they dancing in the back like the DJ. Ooh, they singing. They're terrified to go towards the front. Everybody terrified. Everybody's performing, but they performing with like, you know, we can get the fuck out of here, something. No. They're terrified, like, yo, I got to be towards the exit to get the fuck up out of here if I got to get up out of here. Right? So, of course, me, I see what's going on. And I see that the people see what's going on. And so I come out to New York and I run and I jump in the middle of the crowd. And I start doing New York with the whole crowd like this. Boom, touching me, everybody. Fight! What's up, Fight? They got killing this shit. They said it was the show of a lifetime. But they appreciate it because they knew I wasn't scared to go in there and let them touch me, and because it was a scary place. We saw no violence, but you knew violence was there. It was in there. Violence was there. They was hustling caskets. They was like just scary shit. Huh? It was the year like the Yalla, like in the verse year. Verses Yana got the Yalla. It's in there. But listen, what I'm trying to say is, so a photographer took a picture of that. I didn't even know how. He got my address and sent it. It's a big picture like this with me in the middle of the crowd. But I have a million pictures, but the reason why I kept this one was because I knew all the type of shit that was going on in the background and all that. I knew it was so this picture means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And so that happened. Yo, Ted Smooth, where you at? Because I think I try to put Big Money Al Harrington on here, but I don't think the man, he's counting his money. And so we try to bring people who grew up just like you, who got that money. My picture's in my house. I ain't here, you know, but I will show them the picture. Next time I come to my house, see that Hector Lavoe painting behind me? I'm going to show you the picture. I got the picture. It's an amazing picture. It's the only picture I got. I have no other pictures. No, I will.